Hey guys, we are back after a long time at this video. So mainly today we're gonna talk about what people perceive wrongly about business or their journey towards business. What people think that once they start learning from YouTube channels, once they buy off all that courses, all that paid mentorships, they get it and they think that yeah, now I'm on the right path. You're learning, you like spend 8 hours a day learning, you looking at YouTube videos, and yeah, that's absolutely great. You read books, you learn from YouTube videos, you pay mentors and they teach you, and yeah, it's all great, but it isn't worth it, or it has no value without you actually executing what they are telling about or explaining it in their videos. So that is where this topic comes in about execution. Once you have decided what you actually want to sell or what you actually have learned from all the videos that you've watched or all the courses that you have taken, you need to start executing. Let's suppose you're learning copywriting and you have learned copywriting from various YouTube videos. You'll spend around 6 months learning copywriting, but it's not worth it until you practice it, or until you execute it in the real world, because that's how things actually work. You need to practice it daily, you need to execute this. You could start executing by starting your own LinkedIn, or starting your own Instagram, or starting your own YouTube channel, writing scripts for yourself, writing scripts for other people for completely free, and that's what execution is. Because once you just keep on learning things, they just pile up in your head and then you can't just do anything. Therefore there's this saying that once you start learning a few things, start executing, because business is all about execution. Business is nothing without execution. You need to start practicing what you have learned through all of those videos on a daily basis. I'm not against gaining knowledge, but I'm against just gaining knowledge. You need to start with writing, with those skills, with actually executing those skills in the real time, and that's how success will come near you. Because there's no point just learning this, just piling up it in your head if you're not going to execute it. A businessman doesn't become a business do not doesn't does not become a businessman by just learning. If I'm a college student, I'm going to college learning about business, I won't become a businessman. I'll have to come up with that product, I'll have to sell that product, I'll have to market it properly, and that's where execution comes in. This all is execution. That's what I'm doing. I learned copywriting for around 2 years, and I still think that was a waste of time, not learning the skill but actually not practicing it. I wasn't practicing my actions or practicing my knowledge that I gained over 2 years. And for the 2 years, I was just a confused kid thinking about what I should start with, what I should do. I learned about drop shipping, I learned about SMMA, I learned about copywriting, I learned about sales, I learned about online training and mentorships, I learned about content creation, and that's what all I did. But later, when I realized that this isn't gonna help me, just consuming knowledge isn't gonna help me, I started with my personal brand. I was camera shy, so I started with faceless videos. Then I got the courage. I started with I started with my talking head videos. I started with my very own YouTube channel, because just consuming knowledge about how you can grow your YouTube or grow your Instagram isn't gonna help you unless you start something. You never know what video might go viral or what video is the key to your success. You need to just start with that first step. You need to just start with that execution, which will give you a kickstart in your journey. There are 90% of people who just consume knowledge and reading books through YT videos, and they do not execute it. That's seriously no point. I'll give a simple example. If you are going to the gym, you just made a cool body, you look really awesome, you got that 15% body fat, you got all those muscles, and you just come home and you sleep. There's no point doing that. What's the point of having a great body unless you don't have that stamina to run 5 kilometers or to just lift those heavy weights? It's not about that. It's about what you can use that body for. If I'm training MMA, I go to the gym, I've got those huge ass shoulders, I've got that crazy body, but when I get into the cage, I just get beaten up within few seconds. It's of no use until I start practicing MMA daily, or start practicing that skill which I've been learning through ages. Now that's what I'm trying to say, that's what I'm trying to convince you to just start with anything. Don't think about what people others will think, because they'll tell you right now in the phase where you actually struggle, and after the phase where you actually have success, people will criticize you. It's their job. Now it depends on person to person that you listen to them and you just shut up and you're like, yeah, they're right, I'm the wrong person, or you just keep on going with all those criticism, and the fire inside you just keeps on burning about, yeah, I will hit the success, I will hit success one day, I'll prove all of them wrong. That's what you should think, that's how you should think. So this was basically what I wanted to explain in today's video about executing. You need to start small. You need to start, like, just take any skill. Let's seriously any skill. You take SMM as your skill. You take dropshipping as your skill. Just start practicing it. Start by creating product pages. If you're taking dropshipping, start by creating product pages. If you're taking SMMA, start by providing services for free. Start by actually learning the services that you're offering to your clients, and that's how you'll start. Because the knowledge that you're gaining, you're actually executing it, and that's how your ways to a successful business would open up. That's what you should practice. So this was it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.